Welcome back to Long Live the Queen. We've been doing a lot of training. We have her medicine has been maxed out, and logistics is the last thing to work on for military. Now we're going to start working on royal demeanor as well. So why don't we begin? So for classes, we need logistics and royal demeanor. How about elegance? You practice walking around the narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. You learn the benefits of looting as a troop motivator versus the negative effects of civilian populations. You request to stand in judgment. A man is convicted of murder by strangling of his wife. Oh, I'm gonna pardon him, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Alright, where's willful even on here? Let's get her a little more willful. Right, now she's afraid again. But we gotta make her angry, and I don't know if any of these actually make her angry just yet. Nothing we've already unlocked yet. So, at this time we really can't do much with military. So why don't we work on some other things for the time being? Agility and faith are currently... so why don't we work on our faith a little bit? We'll take care of meditation and divination. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those who arrive unexpectedly. Practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil, without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. My lady, there's a letter for you. Who sent this? Isn't signed. Appears to be a poem, describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. What, with a squid? Anime, what do you expect? Who writes this garbage? Just then, an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower, tugging the paper out of your hands and off to the sky. Stick out the window and discover the poem caught by a fluttering the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. What's the worst can happen? Just blow it off and someone reads it after you. It's better than breaking your neck. Besides, you're lucky if it will rain and wash the words away. Why don't we talk to Father? I have the mom's lumen crystal. It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic kills your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you're still a child. Unfortunately, that is true, but that's just the way it has to be, I guess. Anyways, currently she's lonely. We want to take care of conversation and medicine. But we can go back to doing military now, because it's not penalizing me. So we can take care of logistics. And we can take care of... medicine's maxed out, so we can take care of conversation. So we'll do, I guess, public speaking. Why not? Yeah, I'm actually myself, I'm not really good at public speaking. I'm actually very shy in real life. So yeah, it's just worth noting. You practice tongue-twisting sentences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You learn how to delay the advance of an invading troop by disrupting their transport and communications. I read to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and the Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. No surprise, he was pretty old. The problem is that the political implications. Because of the implication, of course. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Aldair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. Stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lilla, has petitioned that the boy can be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy doesn't have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint her an unrelated noble to act in her stead. The Earl of Ishtar suggests another possibility. You and Adar are both young, not too far apart in age. Of course, you can accept a boy as your future husband and keep him here in the castle. Yeah, I guess. Can't marry him, at least the way I won't get stuck with an old man. Can't actually marry him until he's old enough. But he will be brought here to live as your companion. Okay. So, let's see. He's currently lonely, so let's see. I don't think pressured would be right. Only, I guess, willful maybe? Well, let's visit Celine. Father said I can have Crystal and Queen. He's holding it somewhere. What do? I will search for it. She brings back a black bowl filled with water and stares into the depths. You look as well, but you see nothing but your own reflection. This must be some sort of advanced divination. The crystals kept in Treasury Till Guard. They have been ordered to keep you out. You must find a way past the obstacle. Like what? Your skill to convince them to stand aside or else dispose them. What? It lies a small price to pay for the safety of your domain. You must have the crystal. Is she serious? She wants me to kill my own guards? Try to reach the crystal. If you fail, speak to me again, and I will try to do what needs to be done. Okay. Alright, so medicine and military max out. Those are probably the two most important things to max out. So, our bonus currently is agility and faith. So why don't we take care of agility right now, because that's a little low. You practice curtsying, standing and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. There's a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage. She wants money. Your Royal Highness, accept me as a member of your court. I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries, and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Immortalize me in word. I wonder if she wrote that filthy poem. Music sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with a lute. She actually is pretty good. Very well, you can remain part of the court. I'll do my best for you. Okay. Let's see. Why don't we visit the treasury? Alright, so let's see. Her mood right now is lonely. We need to do is increase to angry and pressure. We're going to make her less afraid to do that. So currently, conversation and medicine. We're done with medicine, so we got to work on conversation. That being said, conversation, public speaking, conversation, court manners. Alright, let's see what we got here. Review the correct readings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. How is Adair sitting into life at the castle? Found him in the garden trying to catch frogs. I think she's still afraid of me. I'm sure you'll work things out. Okay. Let's visit Celine. So your efforts to acquire the treasury has not been successful. You'll still acquire a crystal. Set it before I could get into the treasury. She might have to kill you or my guards. Don't worry, I'll work on it, I'll be fine, as you say. That really didn't do anything then. Alright, agility and faith. So let's work on her faith a little bit. Same 2 for faith. Once again. But that's not faith. There we go. You read about the well-known signs of bad fortune: wells turning sour, dry lightning, strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born, and so on. You take slow, deep breaths, letting the air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. Staring up at the sky out the window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star! Pretty! Okay, so let's make her a little happier. Right now she is very cheerful. I wouldn't work on cheerful anymore. We gotta get pressured up a little bit. So conversation and medicine. So we'll continue to work on conversation. Alright, so your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As a queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. I have uploaded a news report. Talrist, the Duke of Sedna, has instituted high tariffs and trade restrictions at the Elith border. Businesses disrupted, and there are growing shortage of supplies. What can I do about it? I don't have enough money in the treasury. Other people will have to suffer. Okay, let's get her pressured. Alright, so that's taken care of. Pressure is going up a little bit. Now she's afraid. Jillian and Faith are going to be excelled at this time. So let's do the same too for Faith again. Meditation and divination. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. You read about King Latimer, how he knew he was destined for greatness when he saw the shape of a crown on a spider's web. My lady, there are letters for you. From Bryony. Why does she keep writing to me? We're not even friends. She's bored and lonely. She's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right, Gwinnell's about to turn 15. She's the Duchess of Sudbury real soon. Her letters must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwinnell and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event. Also be a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. We'll go. Good to see my friends. Make her happy. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, so let's see. Get her less afraid, maybe. Alright, now she's happy. Good stuff. Alright. We still gotta work, however, on pressured. So now she's got conversation and athletics. So, that being said, let's take care of our public speaking and court manners again. You read collections of famous historical speeches and practice saying them in convincingly dramatic fashion. You memorize the correct title for every servant in the castle. She serves respect and ensures good service. Oh no. Joyce Everett carries attacked by bandits. You look at saw the house being buried itself outside. Outside you hear screams and curses, but it feels unreal. The world is centered around pain. You know that trying to push the arrow through will only make mistaken matters, so bear the pain and patiently someone can help you. Carefully in the mental discipline, you remain calm and keep steady pressure on the wound. The escort chases out the bandits. The experienced sergeant cuts out of the arrowhead. He bandages your wound. And actually not so bad as it looks, but it still hurts. The rest of your trip goes smoothly. Gwinnell's party is lovely. Not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, but of course, it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Anyone is present. Uncle Laurent and your cousins are here, but Charlotte and Mother are not. Apparently Charlotte was ill. Maurice, the Dutch of Lilla, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. There are refreshments and dancers and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite will not be shoved aside. Mother, it is my domain now, I need space for myself. You have your own lands to manage. Just because you're of age does not mean you know everything, young lady. You need my advice. This is my home. It's never been yours. Before you can back away, their gazes fall on you. They wait expectantly for you as near queen to settle this dispute. Listen to your mother. She loves you and deserves your respect. Thank you, your highness. Duchess of Sudbury, I must command respect to my own. Not you anymore, Elodie. If you let people treat you like that, you can't rule them. A bit later, Bryony catches up with you. Hello, my lady. It is so wonderful that you're going to be queen now. I'm sorry about your mother. Thanks. But think of the opportunities you're going to have. You're so lucky. It's an odd way of putting it. Anyway, I'm wondering now that you're almost queen and everything, have they told you all the secrets? What secrets? Like how you get into the old palace? I heard it's packed full of treasure. Old palace? The one at Cather Lake, where the kings and queens of Nova used to live. Anything of that. Oh. She bites her lip and frowns at you. Well, never mind then. She walks away. So much for wanting to talk to you. At the end, you share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. Okay. Right, now she is yielding. Okay. Royal demeanor, history, and faith. So why don't we work on flattery? Wait, was this royal demeanor history? No, just royal demeanor in general. So why don't we work on royal demeanor? That would be composure and elegance. You practice deep breathing exercises. Learn to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. You practice the elegant way to hold and sip from a teacup. Your pinky slightly extended for balance, like Emily Post. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lilla, has declared civil war. What? Apparently she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and managed to sway several others to her banner. Who's against me? There are minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Meade and the Duke of Kigal. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. What forces can she muster? And why are we still holding? We have 5 battalions, 2 companies, and 1 platoon. The naval side is, of course, useless in this conflict. By estimate, Aris can field 4 battalions and 2 companies. That's not good. We come to the question of strategy. There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. Offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. I guess I will. Alright, let's see. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Force a motion. But they will take time to reach their peak. Okay. I don't want her to be yielding anymore, so let's see. Let's make her less yielding. Probably not a bad idea. Now she's afraid. So we gotta work on her afraid. Definitely. Agility and faith she's excelling in at this time. So, why don't we continue to work on faith? Let's work on lore. Still need to work on some other things as well. After this, we're going to call it a video then. Only a lumen can channel magic, and the kings and queens of Nova have been lumens for centuries, but in modern times, magic is only used for ceremonial occasions at the direst of emergencies. Legend has it long ago, a horde of Yavin on the back of a tentacled monster rode in the valley of Mead, laying waste to all in their path. Their conquest was only halted with when a lumen raised a great flood to draw invaders. The negotiator for the rebels have arrived to speak with you. Sorry now, and I'll be lenient. We're not here for our surrender. We are here for yours. Language the authority of the throne, and we will not be harmed. Duchess Family will rule Nova regions. While maintain a figurehead title. As we spared, and your domain will continue to stay for wiser hands. I am the queen. As you know, we will meet you on the battlefield. Fine. Alright, let's get a little more pressured. Okay. Let's change her outfit so we can get the priestess robe on her to boost her faith. So, we'll continue to increase all these. You read about animal omens, in particular the flights of birds. Learn about the signs which sometimes appear on the grounds, or leave you at the bottom of the cup. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating through the air, moving past your eyes and into your mind, filling you with light. You can visualize the space around you, so you can see the whole room with your eyes closed. See you for the next video.